Welcome back. Now we're going to use the Jungian persona that you have carefully selected. I would not be surprised if you took your time to understand it and to really think about it deeply. I've worked with some companies that debated it for multiple days with their executive team, but they all had different ideas about what their true nature and persona was. So my assumption here now, before you continue with this, is that you have chosen your Jungian persona for your company. So now we have this decision to define your brand and narrate a voice. And this may actually lead to a whole rebranding exercise for your company. It would be good to identify your competitors. You can maybe go back to your competitor analysis and see which of your competitors, which branding archetypes did they go for, and how did they flesh that out? Why do you think they chose that Jungian archetype, and how did they make that look? So say they chose a hero archetype. How did they show that they're hero with their choice of font and colors and pictures and the way they edit their pictures and the kind of language and tone that they used? When you look at yours, you also want to deeply consider which colors represent this persona, which font types reinforce this persona, which type of visuals clarify this persona, the types of photography that's available. You could decide to go black and white, or have vintage photography, or very real, hyper-real photography, or you could insist on high definition. Maybe it's very nature-oriented, or it could be very artistic, where there's like photo editing and multiple layers, or blurred photography, or low-quality photography. So the type of graphics that you're going to choose from, is it going to be flat design? Is it going to be super modern? Is it going to be clean, minimalistic, historic? You could think of the types of design. Is it again minimalism, or is it masculine? Is it flowery? Is it busy, colorful, or monochrome? Are you going to have just two colors? Is it brutalist because it's going to look like the 1920s? Is there a reason for that? So you can think through all of these things when you flesh out how you're going to present your Jungian persona. And then finally, the tone. What tone is appropriate for your brand? Like things like, is it friendly or professional or epic or sarcastic or witty? Depending on your budget, it may be worth your while to consult with a brand strategist, but that depends on your budget. For most SMBs or early round companies, you may have access to really skilled people inside of your company, and once you clarify all these details, you will have a very powerful brief to give them, and it'll help them to understand what it is that you are really looking for. I'm going to drop a link or two in how you can use your Jungian brand, so you can see examples of some other brands, but a lot of this is up to you to decide how you're going to do it. And that was fun.